Hey guys, this is Casquins. Welcome back to F1 My Team Career Mode. This is episode 4, which is in Canada. So what we're doing now is just usual business in the HQ, just upgrading departments and stuff, and also replacing components because they're getting a bit worn out. And here we are just doing R&D for the chassis. And here we found ourselves in a space for sponsors, so we choose Polor. We just put that on the car, and then we do another update on the department. Now it's the chassis, and now we're just gonna do a qualifying lap. So here we are at the start, very classic circuit. Now we go into turn 1, which leads into turn 2, very slow corners. You see Galeo right in front of us. Won't be a problem now as we head into turn 3 and 4. Very close wall at the exit, be careful of that. As we go into another left-right of 6 and 7. Go into the second DRS zone. We go into left-right of 8 and 9, which leads to the all-famous hairpin. As we go very close to Galeo, miss the apex. Now past turn 11, and then turn 12. Very long straight to the last few corners. We have to pass Galeo. We miss 13-14, past the wall of champions, and that would be one lap around Canada. So we're able to manage to get to qualify for P12.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Daniel Ricciardo, and Stroll, Perez, Norris, Gasly, and Carlson. Sainz, Leclerc, they've taken a grid penalty. Daniel Kvyat and Vettel, Magnussen, Ocon, Kimi Raikkonen, and Roman Grosjean. Russell, Latifi, Giovinazzi, and Sean Galeo. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So we are, if the red lights go off and off, we start off the Canadian Grand Prix. We're off to a good start, passing all these drivers, sticking on the outside of turn 1, went a little bit wide, but we managed to get back in. Turn 2, we managed to go into P7. We have Ricciardo there, almost missed him, a bit of a bump. We get a warning for that, sorry. We just go and try and stick behind him, not with that move.
That's a decent start, good job.
Yeah, thank you. Ooh, now going to the 8 and 9 with, I think it was Stroll that is behind us. No, it was Perez. I was trying to look at the inside as we go to the hairpin. I think we had a bit of a bump with Ricciardo again. Go past turn 11 into a long straight, well, turn 12. And now we just turned our ERS to try to make a move on Ricciardo. We try and go on the inside, wasn't giving us space. And he braked early, we braked late, try and we hit the wall of champions, and I think Ricciardo was behind us, but seems to have a collision, so we can see this replay. Had a bit of a brush with Ricciardo. As we hit the wall, we seem to bounce and hit Ricciardo in the process, thus another spin from a Renault. So trying to, oh my god, he crashed into Sean Galeo. I don't know what's with this save game in Renault, them spinning out, and now Ricciardo acting like a real numbnut, reversing while there's traffic. That's very unlike him. As we now into lap 6, trying to make an overtake with Stroll. Loss of contact there, but no penalties, so I think we're in the clear. As we try and go for Albon next, we win it too wide at 6 and 7. Now try to do another attempt as in turn 3 and 4, but we hit the wall, and with a broken wing, the pit wall told us it would be good to just do a pit stop now. So I did, facing the tires and wings again, and after this we'll be in P20. So the thing now is just to race on the medium tires and just hoping that a real undercut should help us do the job for us as we try and get Giovinazzi. Bit of a scrappy pass right there. As we see Charles Leclerc is out of the session. We see it in this replay. Just the usual run around the circuit. And it just seems to slow down just before the starting line, and I think the engine just combusted. It's like a real, very unfortunate. Try to slow down, and that was a Williams that crashed into him. And we're gonna see it now. I think this was George Russell. He seems to have been caught out by Leclerc, but he did have a lot of space with that left, so I don't know what happened there. We are now passing Charles Leclerc, retiring. We are in P9. As we now in lap 11, as we pass Gasly, now we're in P8. So the undercut sort of worked, and that is the race. There's just no more racing around the circuit, nothing happening. So we could have gotten a higher position, but you know, it's still a points finish. So yeah, P8, not bad.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
We have Lewis Hamilton as the winner of the race, with Valtteri Bottas on the second step of the podium. On the third step, we have Max Verstappen. And we see us in P8 as well for Sean. He is the second last finisher ahead of Ricardo. For the standings, it is Hamilton that jumped in front of Verstappen, though it is a close gap of only 11 points, and us, we jumped up to P6, passing seems to be Vettel. And for the constructors, there is no changes on with the top 5. We stay in P5. The only change is the Haas passing both Renault and AlphaTauri. That's the end of the Grand Prix. Got ourselves some money. Now we're just doing our activities, and also R&D, and also department upgrades. I think for the race was a chaotic first lap, but other than that, nothing really much happened. So, and got another points finish, so that's always good. Now we're just going through the days. See, there's no R&D failures, so that is quite nice for us. And I'll do another R&D start development and another department update. And that is the end of the video. Next video we'll be racing in Austria in the Red Bull Ring. If you want to see that, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon in order to notify when that is released. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Yay, bye!